Buckle up, Steelers Nation. It's Tank and Mike for Steelers Chalk Talk. You got a big problem, and I know you already knew this about the offensive line. The Buffalo win is a great victory, but that first half of offense, Mike, was problematic, and mostly it's on the offensive line's shoulders, as it were. Let's talk about Big Dan Moore at left tackle, that blindside Joe Theismann tackle. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Joe Theismann, you kiddies out there, just Google Lawrence Taylor, a buddy of his. Lawrence Taylor breaks Joe Theismann's leg in half. That's the importance of the blindside tackle.
Can I make a quick story about that?
Yeah, sure.
I play golf with LT in Florida quite a bit. Someone asked him about Joe Theismann. How did he feel bad breaking his leg? And his response was, shit, I made his career by breaking his leg. And he has a point. He has a point.
Well, that's the worst thing for Joe Theismann. That's, you know, he was a pretty darn good quarterback for the Washington Redskins.
He said no one knew who he was until I broke that leg.
It might be the absolute truth. Now, Mikey, you played quarterback in the NFL, the Eagles, the Lions, a couple other teams. How important is that left side tackle?
It's a huge thing, because now all of a sudden, if you don't have that taken care of, you have to almost have eyes in the back of your head, or you have to shorten that drop. You know, as a quarterback, you know, they say get away from center, get away from center. But once you get too deep, now the edge comes shorter and shorter. You know, TJ Watt, he doesn't like it when the quarterback sits at 5 yards, because now he's got to spin, he's got to dip that shoulder, rip underneath, and bend that corner. But when that quarterback's back at 10 yards, it's just a straight shot. It's a straight line. He can cut that. He can make that easy. And so Ben, the only way he's going to have to stay in there a little bit more, up around 5-6 yards, to help the left tackle. But now it's susceptible to the bull rush. It's susceptible up to the bull rush, the push up the middle. So you have to really shore up that left tackle. That's why the left tackle is typically the most paid offensive lineman in football, because he's got big, long arms. He can ride the guy all the way outside, but he's also strong enough that they try to bull rush him, he can just stuff him right back down on the ground.
Here's the problem you have. We know that Zach Banner went down, right tackle was his. Chuks Okafor looked horrible during the preseason. Now you're trusting a rookie, Dan Moore, at left tackle. He got an F- rating from the old tanker here yesterday. I know a little bit about the offensive line play, not because I'm wearing the Mike Webster jersey either. I want to show you a few things that went wrong, okay? First of all, our dear friend Tunch, who passed away recently, made a career out of being a smaller tackle, and NFL teams would bring in Tunch to coach their offensive line on something he called the Tunch punch. Really, it's a punch like that to the solar plexus, and what it does, it stops that, and that's why Tunch invented it, because he was into karate. It jolts him, okay, and you give ground grudgingly back, and when he comes forward again, you pop him again. This gives the quarterback what he needs, 2 to 3 to 4 seconds.
Or sore moves.
Or sore boobs to do that. What you had with Dan Moore, and you saw it from, go watch the Buffalo game yesterday, from Dotson as well. I'm not going to hit you as hard as Dotson. Dotson literally, when he punched, like Mike went flying back like that, the helmet of the defensive lineman was going back. No problem from the bulldozer Dotson. Where your problem with Mr. Moore is, step forward, Mike. Pretend you're a quarterback for once in your life. Quarterback needs how many seconds at least to throw the ball? 3, 4?
Yeah, you're going to 3. A good 3. You know, Ben was the fastest in the NFL last year at 2.2.
Not good, though.
But that's...
If you want to go downfield, how long do you need?
You need a good 3, 3.5.
Problem you had, watched tape yesterday with Mr. Moore. Instead of doing that punch, his hands collapsed into his chest, and he was right here in about 2 seconds because he was getting bull rushed into Ben. It's not a good thing.
And like what I just said, so now Ben sits in the pocket, he's getting bull rushed, right?
Right.
And now he's going to be forced. Now he goes to throw, it's a broken hand, a broken thumb, just smacking off the helmet sometimes. You're getting stepped on. Now, what can Ben do to adjust? Oh, so let's get back deeper. He gets back deeper. Now that's going to put stress on your right tackle and your left tackle, because now they're both going to go. It's a much easier rush to the passer when they're back there further. you know, when you sit in the pocket, there's a reason why there's a pocket. It's that circle, you know, that circle drill we saw at camp. It's hard for those DNs and those outside linebackers to wrap and get all the way around. And that's what happened. Hey, TJ Watt did it against Josh Allen. And what they do, they just washed him by.
Yep.
But because of Cam Hayward's push up the middle, Josh Allen was forced to go out. And TJ Watt kept on going all the way around. That just goes to show you how his good hustle is. And he gets a strip sack on Josh Allen. So when a quarterback, if he gets back there further, you're making it too easy on the DNs. So now you sit here and he's just getting bull rushed right in the Ben's lap, and you can't have that, especially on your blind side. At least if it's on the front side, you can see it, you can step up, or you can go back and you can go up and out, or you can front door escape. But when it's on your backside, you can only backdoor it so many times before defenses start adjusting and you're going to be getting hit in the face.
Trust me, some of these defensive ends, outside linebackers to steal it. Khalil Mack from Chicago. There's a whole the Clowney and the Garrett.
That's, you know, that's your division. You're going to face them twice. Clowney and Garrett. That's going to be tough. And you're going to, you can't put a tight end on one side. I mean, you can't put two tight ends because now you only have two receivers out there, and so you have to make an adjustment. You have to bring someone in or do something fast.
Do something fast. We don't know what it is. We do know the Steelers still have about $15 million in cap space left. I do not put any hopes of Chuks Okafor being any better than Dan Moore. So I know it's week one. I don't want to be rain on everybody's Buffalo Bill defeat parade, Mike.
Yeah.
But it is a problem. You've got a 39-year-old quarterback who did have a scramble yesterday.
Yeah, well, you know,
but you're going to get him killed if you don't get a left tackle.
And the short-term fix is play action pass, a run game, chipping with the running back out of the backfield, and a help with the tight end. That's a short-term fix. The long-term fix, you're gonna have to bring someone else in.
I'm not saying Dan Moore cannot be coached up, and go there this week, Steelers Nation. Watch a couple weeks from now. This is on Kaleem, the offensive line coach. They ran Sean Sarrett out of town. If Kaleem can't watch that tape,
but he knows how to do it though, because you know, a couple Super Bowl rings with.
He better. We're going to know in 4 games from now. If you don't see Dan Moore progressing and punching out, it's called giving ground grudgingly, not getting blown back, going back. The only thing that saved Dan Moore is that he's as big as Mount Rushmore at about 6'6" and 300 pounds. Chuks Okafor is a little bit smaller with the same skill set. All right, I hate the rain on that Buffalo Bills parade. Thank you, sir, for your fine job this week. Punching the chest, punching it. Oh, see you later for Steelers Chalk Talk. Let's go. Come on. Number 58 for your Pittsburgh Steelers was a bad man. Flip that around, Mike. Jack Lambert would knock your teeth out. Or Super Bowl, he throws the kicker to Cliff Harris on the ground.
Why did you tell me to turn it around? You know, if you don't know who 58 is for Pittsburgh, then you're not allowed to get this.
Yeah, you're not allowed to get this. Look, this is really simple. Log on to Facebook and like Steelers Chalk Talk with me and, well, I'm Tank, he's Mike, that's the Lambert jersey. Like and share the Steelers Chalk Talk Facebook page, and at the end of this season, 2021, we're gonna give away the Lambert jersey to somebody that likes and shares our Facebook page so they can watch us every week. What do you think about that?
But they also have to know who Jack Lambert is.
They know who Jack Lambert is. If you don't know who Jack Lambert is, you don't deserve to win his jersey.
And the next one might be a Webster.
No, he's talking. Like, share, Steelers Chalk Talk on Facebook, and one lucky, the jersey, somebody show them the jersey. Somebody's gonna win this jersey, the Lambert jersey, bicentennial jersey. Like, share, Steelers Chalk Talk on Facebook, maybe even YouTube too.